We've been asked to determine whether the sum from 2 to infinity of 1 over the natural log of n converges or diverges. And we've chosen to use the limit comparison test. And I'm going to compare the sum we have here to almost the harmonic series. And the reason I say almost is I'm going to have this start at 2 just like this series does, just so that I'm dealing with the same thing. Now fortunately, I know the harmonic series diverges, and this series up here is different from it only because it's missing the plus 1 at the beginning, so it also has to diverge. Taking away a finite number of terms from a divergent series cannot make it converge. So I'm really thinking about the harmonic series, but I guess almost, because I've lost a 1. All right, so we set up our limit comparison test. We take the limit as n approaches infinity of the quotient of the two nth term formulas. Well, this becomes an n over the natural log of n. When I examine this, this is an infinity over infinity, because n's going to infinity, so the top definitely is, and the natural log function also goes towards infinity as its argument does. So I get to use L'Hopital's rule. And I just get the limit as n approaches infinity of n, which goes to infinity. And when looking at the conclusion in the limit comparison test, if I get an infinity and the series whose nth term formula is on the bottom is divergent, then the series whose nth term is on top also has to be divergent. So, by the limit comparison test, our sum from 2 to infinity of 1 over the natural log of n must diverge. And for the students watching this as a part of a Count 2 at Alamance Community College, right, this is one of those problems that we had assigned a limit comparison test to. And embarrassingly in class I had an n equals 1 here, which actually would be undefined when I go to plug a 1 into that series. So technically the way it was written on the board in class, we should just say, hey, this series does not even exist because its first term doesn't exist. But this better series that starts at 2, that one diverges by the limit comparison test.